Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I have not done a say what now in so long, mostly because I have been doing kitchen table talk. But as you know, kitchen table talk is just such a huge show to produce, and me and Beans have to get on the same schedule. We're gonna get it together one weekend. We're gonna get it together, but it's I just can't do it normally. So I said I'm gonna start doing say what now again. That's where I can come just give my 2 cents on the current affairs in the Instagram, Twitter streets. Ooh, let me put this phone on do not disturb. And then that way you all don't have to wait for a kitchen table talk. Y'all can kind of hear my 2 cents on things that I care about. Like if I don't care about it, I'm not gonna talk about it. But I got a few comments and I want to get it out the way today. At 6 o'clock, please come back. Really B is going to come over to the channel and we're going to talk about traders. And I'm going to give a fantasy update on traders at 6 o'clock. So come back for that. And then at 5:20, I was supposed to do The Trust, which is this new show on Netflix. But shout out to my sorors. Shout out to my sorors. Today is our Founders Day. Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, 104 years. J16. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to the sorors. Today is our Founders Day. If you are not in the Memphis area, then you don't know that we're snowed in. We're stuck in the house because it's like 6 inches of snow and ice all out on the streets. And I know your girl is from Illinois, and I'm like, 6 inches of snow ain't nothing. But if this ain't Illinois, this Tennessee. And people in Memphis don't know how to drive on snow and ice. They ain't plowed Nan Street. It ain't a lick of salt on Nan Street. So Angie staying in the house. I ain't slipping and sliding in these Memphis streets for nobody. Y'all can't drive on a clean road. So I know y'all can't drive on an icy road. But anyway, so since today is Founders Day and we're stuck in the house, we're going to do something on Zoom to celebrate, with my chapter. So I need to move the trust till tomorrow. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I want to celebrate Founders Day with my sorors. So I'm going to be on the Zoom meeting. So I have to move that one live out the way. So let's get into this live. Let's get into this one. Let me share my screen. Let's get into it. It's just a couple of things I want to talk about. Hold on. Get my share screen together. Here it is. Up first, the status of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I wanted to play this video for you all, and I sent it to myself in an email so I could play it, but we ain't got to listen to Candy talk. For the most part, Candy was doing a little promo video for something, and they asked her about Real Housewives of Atlanta. She confirmed that no one has received their contract, and she said Bravo is tripping. She need her contract. She ready to sign it. And let me tell you something, Candy. They was being shady in the comments. They said somebody told Candy she the first one to go. I don't think Candy is the first one to go, but she is on the list to go. And I love you, girl. You know me. I can't be fake. I voted for everybody to get kicked off the island. I'm kind of over Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm kind of happy they're on a hiatus. Is that what we call it? They're on a break. I think the producers are trying to figure out the direction they want to take the show. I don't believe the show is canceled. But I just really think they don't know, like we don't know. They don't know where they want to go. They know they don't want a repeat of the past 2 or 3 seasons. They don't want that. Candy, I don't think they're tripping. I think, Candy, you've been reviewed for not reviewed, but renewed for Old Lady Game. I say focus on that. Because your aunties, they the gold. That's your pot of gold, Candy. I love Auntie Bertha, Mama Joyce, and Auntie Nora. I love them together. It is Nora, ain't it? I really just love me some Auntie Bertha. Look, I be telling my sister, because my sister doesn't really watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I sent her clips of Auntie Bertha and all the aunties, especially when Candy was shopping for that wedding dress. I said, that's going to be me. You might as well get Zoe prepared. That's my niece. I said, get her prepared because I don't have a daughter. So Zoe is like, well, I have my stepdaughter. I don't want to say that. But like Zoe is the one I'm going to cut a fool with. I can cut a fool with Zoe. And I was like, I'm gonna be Auntie Bertha. I don't want you to marry. I think it's a scheme set up to bring us the bull. That's gonna be me. I already told my sister. I said, be prepared. Get prepared. That's gonna be me. So I say, Candy, focus on Old Lady Gang. I think that's a really good show. I enjoy watching the aunties and seeing what's going on in the restaurant. And if I was you, Candy, I would let Housewives go. It's kind of like one of them athletes, a star athlete. You kind of want to retire before you get washed up. And I say, Candy, let this show go, because I think Housewives are getting ready to be washed up. I don't care about it anymore. But if you're going to bring anybody from the past few seasons back, I would say let it be Candy. Like, she would be the last one I would fire. If I had to hold on to somebody, I would hold on to Candy. But yeah, I don't know what Ro is doing, but get it together. What's next? I know a lot of you all. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac real quick. A lot of you all know that I review Housewives of Potomac. Hey, Jamaica. Some people have asked, where are the Potomac reviews? And, Potomac went on a little bit of a break for the Christmas holidays. And I got so used to not watching the show and not being angry at Gizelle and, the foolishness she got going on, that I just quit watching the show. And I'm sorry, that's not a good YouTuber in me. That is not a good YouTuber. But I just quit. I have quit watching the show. Like, I have not watched maybe the past 3 episodes. Whatever my last review was the last episode that I watched. Oh, that's my work email. I'm going to ignore it for right now. But anyway, I'm just at a point where I don't like to angry watch TV. And I really do enjoy reality television, but right now my enjoyment is more on the competition side, like The Challenge, Big Brother, Survivor, Traitors, The Trust, Love Island. Those kind of shows have my attention. I just can't with Gizelle Bryant anymore. It's not even really Robin. Like, Robin is kind of like what Evelyn Lozada say, a non-MF factor. I'm trying not to curse. Like, Robin is a non-factor. It's Gizelle. And it's really this article right here. I was going through Instagram and Candace is speaking out about the co-stars alienating her, icing her out, and advocating for her termination. She feels tricked and harassed. She doesn't like how the ladies are attacking her marriage using the SA digs at her husband. Gizelle, we're not dumb. Gizelle, we aren't dumb. You can't keep coming on the television saying this man made you go in a room and this man made you close the door. Like, you're saying all these things to insinuate something, but then on the flip side, when you're confronted, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. Like, he didn't do anything to me. I don't know what, like, look. Excuse me. My last thoughts on Potomac. Gizelle Bryant is ruining the show. The only people that like Gizelle Bryant that I have found, now I don't know all of them, but the ones that I have found are the people that act like Gizelle Bryant. And I probably don't like them neither, or don't fool with them neither. You are allowing Gizelle, and it's okay to have a queen bee, and she could be the queen of the show, whatever. People like who they like. I get that. But you have to check her behavior. It's season after season. She's attacking people's marriages. What she did with Chris Bassett last season, to me, was over the line. She crossed the line, and she was never reprimanded for that. No one ever checks Gizelle. They act like Gizelle is the Mike Tyson of the show, and if you come in her face, she gonna beat you down. Like, to me, she the weakest one. I don't understand why no one has checked Gizelle's behavior. And because Gizelle goes season after season unchecked, her behavior gets worse and worse. And you all want to be this hoe's friend, and then you turn around and wonder when she do the same thing to you. You like, but I thought she liked me. And Candace, that's why you up in here crying. You thought these people were your friend. Monique tried to tell you. I've been telling you for years up on the Twitter, Candace, these girls don't like you. And it is what it is. Moving on from Potomac, Mia announced, I guess, over the Christmas break that she's engaged to this man right here. They say this her high school sweetheart or somebody she know from high school. Look, he's handsome enough. He's definitely in your age bracket. You ain't gotta tote him around on the cane in the wheelchair like you gotta do G. You know, you decided to come back to your age bracket. I'm not really mad at it because you know what hoes gonna do what hoes do. She got with G for that check. The check is gone, so she's gone. We aren't gonna act like it's anything more or anything less. Now, what I would like to see, if you want me to come back to Potomac, bring this man over on the show. Let's see how this goes down. Let's see how you can have a husband and a fiance. Bring that over to the next contract. That would be interesting. But kick Giselle off. Like Giselle, for me to come back to Potomac, somebody has to cuss Giselle clean out and put her in her place, or she has to be fired. I can't come back until one or the other happens. So that's just my status of Potomac. What else we gonna talk about real quick? Because I'm not gonna talk too long, y'all, because I gotta get back at 6 o'clock for really B and get back to my sorority meeting. So I wanted to do this with Beans on Kitchen Table Talk. We do our year in review. Happy New Year to the people who haven't seen me in 2024 yet. This is all the BS, the hottest hot topics of 23. And you know, they've already started the 24 calendar, and Cat Williams is all up on that. Look, I don't really want to dig into that Cat Williams interview. It was a long interview, and I ain't take no notes. I'm just going to say I believe 75% of what Cat Williams was saying, and I'm going to leave it there. But let's look at what we had to endure in 23. January, I guess that's when we found out Chrisean was pregnant, and it's showing a shower on Caresha. Did Caresha announce that she like golden showers? Like, she probably did. February, we got the Super Bowl with Rihanna. Look, Rihanna, I don't know what you're doing right now. It's a rumor that you might be going on tour in 2025. I'm already ready to buy my ticket. I'm already ready. You can go ahead and drop them dates. I'm already ready to buy my ticket. I want to see Rihanna out on the stage before she really sit down. I don't know why it's after 5 o'clock and my work email is over there. Ding, 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 ding. They better leave me alone. I ain't even gonna look at it till tomorrow. But anyway, March, I guess that was the first time Ja Morant acted up, because I know he on here twice. There you go again in May. And then he out for the season. I'm kind of mad at Ja Morant because we were going to get some Grizzly tickets. And I was like, you know, I'll go out there and see Ja. I ain't really a basketball fan like that. I like football more. But then Ja is out for the whole season. He did something in practice. And I'm like, I ain't even about to get him $25. I ain't going down there. April, we got the whole in your face controversy with Angela Reese, and the white girl could do it, but then they put Angela Reese down, or Angel Reese. I'm Angela. Angel Reese, they put her down when she did it. You know, we can't do everything they do, and that's just what it is. In May, I don't know why Usher is up here in May, and Beyonce, is that when the Renaissance came out? Oh no, Usher and Chris Brown was down there fighting in Vegas. I went to the Usher concert in June. I had a really good time at the Usher concert. I cannot wait for Usher to do the Super Bowl next month. And then next month, Usher is going to announce his world tour tickets, and I'm grabbing them. I'm grabbing them. June is the unfortunate incident with that submersible. I don't know what was going on with July. Oh, July was, oh girl, Carly was down there seeing babies on the side of the highway. August, forget all that's what was going on. August, on my birthday, is when we got the folding chairs. And that's forever my birthday. Some folding chairs. I want you to act up. I'm ready for you to act up. What's going on in September? Oh Lord, I'm going through the slides too fast. Oh, Erica Mena got fired. October, Jada was putting her business in the street again. November, was that November when Cassie? That was just November when Cassie sued Diddy. And that's little King down there acting up. And then December was Jonathan Majors, who I don't care nothing about. But that was a quick flashback to 2023. I can't wait to see what celebrities light up 2024. I love to be in the beat. You put your business in the street, I'm gonna be in it. Up next, congratulations to the one pregnancy that was never a secret. Haley Bailey. Some people were out there. This was the best kept secret. I'm like, how? How? From the very first bump, we was like, this girl is pregnant, and she just was denying it. Like this wasn't even the best upkept lie. I would have never showed my baby. If I'm out here lying, saying I'm not pregnant, mind your business. You wouldn't have seen that baby till I walked him up into kindergarten. You would have forever been wondering. Kind of like Carrie, I think that's one of the only celebrities, Carrie Washington. I know she had a couple of babies by her football player husband, if they still married. I ain't never seen none of Carrie Washington's children. And I want to say Alicia Keys. We don't never see any of Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats children. So it is possible to keep your children up out the streets if you really wanted to keep it a secret, Haley. But I guess she said, no, I'm going to go ahead and tell it now. You should have told it from the beginning. But anyway, I don't care. Congratulations. That looks like a beautiful baby hand. And I love the name Halo. Y'all was dragging her for naming her baby after a Beyonce song. But I like the name Halo. Moving on. Kelly Price. It's not enough time for me to break this down. It's not enough time for me to break this down. This is something I have to get with Beans and talk about. Because Kelly Price, I want to know, number one, why? Why now do you feel the need? Is the show getting ready to come back and you didn't get a contract? Like, I don't understand why Kelly Price is saying all of this now. Now I'm gonna give you the cliff notes because I listened to what she had to say. She pretty much said every judge that has sat on Sunday's Best outside of her. Now I don't believe it was outside of you, Kelly. You one of the only secular singers they got up here, but you telling me everybody look. She said everybody that sat on this judge's panel has been having fornications, adulteries, messing with children. And this is all allegedly. This is all some mess. Kelly Price said, Angie ain't said none of this. Y'all heard what she said. They just, everybody out there is reckless that has sat on the judging panel. I personally, I know we shouldn't hold people up. Everyone is human. Everyone is a man. Everyone is a woman. Everyone has sinned. I understand all of that. But most of my gospel artists, I like to believe, are living the lifestyles that they are selling, because that's pretty much what they're doing. They're selling the gospel because they ain't up here singing for free. And I'm not mad at that. That's their profession. But I like to believe a lot of them are walking the walk they're trying to get us to walk. I know a lot of people have fallen short. I am not naive enough to think that some of the things that Kelly Price is saying that some of them haven't done. I just don't believe every judge on Sunday Best has done something outside of their marriage with children, with the same sex, all of that. Like, I just don't believe every judge. Like Miss Yolanda Adams, you're gonna have to give me a receipt. I love Yolanda Adams. Kiki Sheard, I'm not gonna believe that. I don't really know Jonathan Reynolds, the Winans. It's some people you got to give me a receipt, Kelly, and you just can't say all of them. And then, a lot of people, the Kelly Price situation is when a lot of people is like, in 2024, you got to start putting a name on it. You got to start adding people. We don't want no more subliminals. And I want to know why are we speaking out right now? Like, why, if you were so holy, Kelly, You're so holy, and everybody else is living all this sin all around you at the judges panel. Why you ain't call it out when you saw it? It wasn't affecting you while you was sitting up there cashing that Sunday best check. But she put a lot of their business in the street. I want to know who to. Put a name on it, Kelly. Up next, I was listening to Foxo. I know there was the drama with Funky Dineva leaving Foxo, and I really don't feel the need to really address that because it all makes 100% sense to me. Like, I can make more money over here. Y'all don't want to negotiate with me, so I'm out. My contract is up. Yeah, y'all my friends. We cool, but the contract is up. They don't want to give me what I feel like I'm worth. I'm out. And I'm not mad at Funky Dineva for that. Funky Dineva is it was Funky Dineva and I want to say Ashley Miller were the very first two people that just brought me into YouTube, that really got me into watching YouTube and wanting to do YouTube. They were the first. So I love Funky Dineva. Like, he's a pioneer for a lot of people getting them into these YouTube streets. So, but with that being said, I was watching Fox Soul. Funky Dineva was not there, but this is Al's point of view. And I want to preference this by saying that's one thing about YouTube, especially when you do these type of hot topics type of things. You're just putting your 2 cents out there. You're looking at these celebrities' business that is out in these streets, and you're just commentating, giving your opinion. So I don't want to drag Al for having his opinion. He's allowed to feel and think however he wants to think, but I am going to disagree with his opinion. Al says that Nia Long's fiance, I can't pronounce that man's name, but y'all know the basketball coach. And y'all heard Nia Long got $32,000, not 3,200, but $32,000 a month in child support. Girl, I'll leave his cheating ass too. Just have my check on the first on time. But Al says this isn't the first or the last time that man has cheated on her, so she should have just stayed and kept eating her food, which pretty much is Al is saying he must be the moneymaker of the relationship. I'm not saying that Nia Long is broke, because I believe the child support was supposed to be 50-something thousand, but because Nia Long has her own money, it was reduced to 32,000. Just saying that. But Al is the type of person that probably doesn't care what his partner would do. If his partner was rich, he's blinded to the BS. Hey, DM Rocks. I feel like, Al, you're entitled to your opinion. If you want to sit up and let somebody cheat on you and mistreat you and embarrass you down in these public streets, that's on you. But I think it's bad advice to tell women that if they sitting up in a situation where their man makes more money, that they should sit back and keep eating their food and let their man keep dogging them out in the streets. No, it's not worth it. People are losing their lives. These men are out here raw dogging everybody. Can you say raw dogging on YouTube? I don't know, but I done said it. They out here fornicating without condoms, without protection, dipping it in everywhere, and then coming back home, bringing you whatever, bringing extra babies to the fold. Now you got baby mama drama to the side, and I'm supposed to just sit back and keep eating my food because he's a millionaire? I don't think so. We need to start encouraging these women, and I'm not even necessarily talking about Nia Long, because Nia Long has her own money, but we need to start encouraging these women to have their own money and being okay with what you got. Sometimes and it's just my point of view. Sometimes peace of mind, not being caught up in no BS, is worth the price of having to pay my own way. That's just me. Now, there are some people like Al that's going to sit by, eat their food. They don't care what they man over there doing, or woman, partner, whoever. But that's just not me. They fired Giselle. Oh, Dion Rocks, you must be on a delay. I was done talking about Giselle. I wanted to get into a couple of the reality shows are doing their reunions this week. If they fired Giselle on Potomac, I think everyone would get along and have fun because she's not there. I agree. Because when Giselle goes to bed at 8:30, like she always do, the ladies have fun. They turn up, even Robin, they turn up, they get their tequila on, and they have a good time. I agree. Fire Giselle and let's see what happens. But anyway, a couple of the reality shows are having their reunions. You all know I done fell off on Bell Collective. Bell Collective has bored me. Love and Marriage Huntsville. If they can't move on from Martell and Melody's cheatations of the past, I'm over the show. I can't go further with them either. But I wanted to talk about the reunion looks. Up first is Bell Collective, Latrice, and So Gucci. Both of these ladies look good. Latrice, I heard it was a situation. I can't talk too long. I really got to get ready to go. Latrice, I heard it was a situation where everybody said you was jealous of them and you was like, you jealous of me. Look, I personally wouldn't want, the only marriage that I think is functional is Aikisha's. I wouldn't want to be involved in none of the BS any of the other wives got going on. So I don't think anybody is jealous of the other when it comes to marriages. But when it comes to the fashion, the hair, just the lifestyle, I think a lot of those ladies are jealous of Latrice. She the only one to me that's living a reality behind the gates lifestyle in her mansion with her pool that she don't even swim in. Her hair is always laid. This outfit is the best thing I've seen on reality TV reunions in a long time. I think a lot of the ladies are jealous of Latrice's lifestyle, not necessarily her partner. I don't think nobody want Glenn, Cliff, whichever one is hers. But I do think the ladies are jealous of Latrice. So Gucci, I'm not mad at this. Your hair is gorgeous. Like, So Gucci look good too. I'm not mad at nothing that So Gucci got on either. Who's next? Marie. Marie, I'm happy you didn't have the blonde finger waves going on. The hair, the makeup, that red lip is everything. I think if you would have got rid of the ruffle that's coming across your chest and down, the dress would be a lot better, or just the dress with no ruffles. Because you got your body snatched, you got your little BBL going on, the body is snatched. You don't need the ruffles. That's the only thing that's Tisha. Tisha. Number one, don't nobody want your man out there cheating on the tugboat. That's number one. And damn sure don't nobody want whoever do your lace fronts. How do you got a hump in your ponytail? How is your ponytail got a hump in it? And then your dress is 3 sizes too small. Tisha, you look a complete, utter fool. And I don't think, not only do you only have coworkers on this show, I don't think you have no friends in your real life, because not now one of my friends would have let me get on national TV looking like this. Not now one of my real girlfriends. Mm-mm. You look a complete mess. Very broke. It looked like Carlos gives you $500 a month, and that's it. Marie tried to fight. I heard they tried to fight, but why is Marie still mad about what that white lady did season 1 and got her beard? Look, to me, Marie is very jealous of Latrice. Very. Because Latrice's lifestyle looks like the lifestyle that Marie wants to portray. But we done seen Marie's house and everything else, and Marie's lifestyle just doesn't look like it's that fabulous. It looks very average to me, and there's nothing wrong with that. Who's next? This is Aikisha, her husband. Aikisha, the dress is cute, but your husband, I know they got a big and tall somewhere where he could have got him. Up next, this is just the ladies of Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm gonna start with Melody because she looked like the tinsel you throw on a Christmas tree. Burn that dress, melt it down, make some Coke cans. I don't know what you can do with all that metal, but Mel, that's not it. It's never cute to look 3 sizes too big. I don't like that on you, Mel. No. Kimmy looks amazing. I love the hair. I love the feathers just on the sleeves. I think with the sleeves off, it still would have been amazing. Kimmy looks good. And Tisha, for a change, you look amazing, except for the middle section. Like, I understand you probably want the boning corset for your reunion look, but you should have got that boning dyed flesh colored so where it's not looking honey gold. But I love like everything else is flesh color where you have your rhinestones, the slit, that color is amazing. Your makeup is gorgeous. Like Tisha, you would be a 10 if it just wasn't for that midsection. But that's it, everybody. That's my 2 cents on the hot topics I've seen floating around for the week. I will try to get the say what now, try to get that in the rotation of my channel a little bit more often. Again, if you are trying to get here for The Trust, which is the Netflix show, I'm going to have to push that to tomorrow because I have some sorority business. I want to celebrate Founders Day with my sorors tonight. So I have to push that review back. But in 25 minutes, we will be talking about Traitors again. I'm going to give everybody their fantasy team updates, and Really B will be on the channel so I could kind of get what she think about the Traitors the first couple of episodes. So come back at 6 o'clock. If not, I'll see you all tomorrow night for The Trust. Have a good one, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff too. Bye.